more and more people are now noticing what's going on. So guys, this is another video on the arm ticket and more people waking up to its bad effects, right? So, I mean, articles after article in the last week, more people have passed away suddenly. And they keep stating that, and there's a new term that they're starting to use, which I'm catching on to, is such and such passed away, their cause of death unknown, or will be released later. But they keep saying unknown, and then you look at the date when they passed away, it was like 2-3 days ago. Normally by then you have an idea of what they passed away from or what they might have passed away from. But turning around and going, it's unknown, it's BS. Now, there has also been an increase in people offering themselves. In my personal opinion, I'm connecting it to that as well, the arm ticket. But it can also be a lot of other things like the food we're eating and the amount of cell phone, Bluetooth, and internet in the air. That could also be causing a lot of the problems. But more people on especially the Angry Truth or the Angry Prepper are telling their stories of problems they developed after they took the arm ticket. Now, if you know anyone or it affected you personally, please leave your story in the comment section. I will go through as much as I can. But I am interested in a lot of these stories because a lot of people are saying the same thing. They're having the same medical ailments. They're having the same symptoms, problems. In some cases, or a lot, people are getting over these problems. At least I hope they're getting over the problem. I know people personally that took this and they realized something else is going on in their body now. And people are like, well, I never had this problem, a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago. I took the last booster and now I have this problem. Or right after I took this problem, I had a bad reaction. But then people who had a bad reaction went and took the booster, which I'm like, that's like eating shrimp and having an allergic reaction to the shrimp and going, fuck it, I'm going to have another one. Now, I have mild reactions to shrimp and I'm a moron, so don't follow my lead. Every now and again, I'll break out. It's nothing crazy. But if my throat closed up or my eyes closed up or I had hives all over my body, I would stop eating it, right? I get like one hive here, nothing crazy. But if I had hives all over the place or I had a severe reaction, I wouldn't follow it up with eating more shrimp. And that's the craziness about the people in this world today. Some people had a bad reaction and go, well, maybe I should try it again. Maybe the second one won't be as bad. And then they had the same reaction, if not worse. So a lot of people are now stating that whatever arm ticket comes out next, doesn't matter what it's for, they're not taking it. Because we were lied to about this arm ticket. They said that it was going to prevent X, Y, and Z. It was going to slow down the transmission. It was going to abolish and or eliminate this problem, and things are going to open up immediately. Well, they didn't account for it sort of evolving or different variants coming out. They didn't see that coming, right? Because we did. And of course, they have new versions coming out. And now they have new versions of those arm tickets to combat that or current version, whatever it is. And every week, not every week, but every few months, they come out with a new version that's overtaking the United States or overtaking the world. Like, no one gives a fuck anymore. And the thing is, guys, they keep beating that fear drum. In fact, when you look online about the arm ticket, they'll tell you now in a roundabout way that there are adverse reactions, but overall the arm ticket's still safe. I'm like, wait a minute. So people are coming down with all of these ailments and these problems, and some of these problems are irreversible, right? Some of these problems are reversible. But a lot of the irreversible problem, people are coming down with them like it wasn't worth it. There are a lot of people now that are saying it wasn't worth it. There are people who had no reaction, but then caught Mr. 19 and were like, it wasn't worth it. We made this hoopla. We stood against the job. We did this. We did that, all for nothing, because it was for nothing. people took something they didn't need and still got sick. And in fact, they kept saying that it was going to lessen the severity. Bullshit. There were people who still ended up in the hospital. And then those people go, well, if I didn't take it, I might have died. No, you wouldn't. You would not have. Unfortunately, guys, when this first came out, it burned through the weak. It burned through people who had medical ailments that were unknown to them. Because if you look at the people who were supposedly healthy and passed away, they all had some kind of medical ailment that was then revealed to them when they got sick. There were a bunch of people that had these rare diseases all of a sudden pop up after they got Mr. 19. Let's not even jump into the cancer situation that's spiking beyond belief. But now they're trying to blame food. There are kids passing away left and right and having heart attacks in their teens. And they're blaming energy drinks. And I call BS on the energy drink because energy drinks a few years back had harsher crap in them than they do now. And kids, I know my generation and up, the younger kids rather, sorry. My generation and younger kids have been drinking energy drinks like it was going out of style, and no one ever had this problem. Mr. 19 comes, an arm ticket is created, now kids are passing away from heart attacks and or having massive heart attacks and surviving in some cases, but they're blaming the energy drinks. Now, can the energy drink offset something that's inside the arm ticket or in the body that was produced by the arm ticket? Absolutely. But let's go back to the source of the problem. We didn't see this problem back in 2019, 2018, 2017. We started seeing this problem in 2021, 2022, and 2023. And this year, it increased even more. And they're seeing it in a lot of college kids because a lot of colleges are still requiring kids to take the arm ticket and get boosted. So there in itself, guys, there goes the, not proof, but a better theory than energy drinks. They're going to blame everything else under the sun except the arm ticket. They'll probably even say, well, the sun's giving people heart attacks because, or the rain and the acid in the rain. Like, they'll blame everything else. The dust in your home, the seasoning you put on your meat, everything else but the arm ticket. Anyway, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.